How's it going, everybody? Every month when you get your salary, you never really get your full salary amount. That's because there's a bunch of deductions that is stated on your payslip. So have you ever wondered what all these deductions mean? Like, where is your money going? What is your benefit? Well, I have, and I spent a lot of time Googling all this stuff, and I have compiled it in this one convenient video. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to pull up an example of a Malaysian payslip that I found online. So there's going to be three parts here, as you can see. The earnings, well, that's basically your salary. But we're going to focus on the second and the third part here. So the second part is your deductions, and your third part is your company contribution. So if you look at the deduction and contribution, a lot of them are the same thing: EPF, SOCSO, EIS. But it's kind of like two persons are paying for the same thing. You're paying for it, they're deducting from your salary, and your employer is also paying part of that separately for the same thing for you. So the first chunk is EPF, or the Malay term is KWSP. So what this is a retirement fund for all Malaysian employees. 9% of your salary every month is going to be channeled into your retirement account. The cool thing about EPF is that your employer has to also contribute to your retirement account at a higher rate. Top up another 13% of your salary if you make less than 5,000 ringgit, or they will top up slightly lower at 12% if you make more than 5,000 ringgit. So I think this whole EPF thing is a great implementation to help protect Malaysians in their golden years, because not everybody has the discipline to save for their retirement. Even for myself, there's always something new to buy, there's always something to fix that requires money. So I think this is a fantastic way to somewhat force Malaysians to save for their retirement. So the second deduction is SOCSO. SOCSO is a social security insurance scheme for Malaysian employees, or the Malay word for it is called PERKESO. So basically what it is, it's an employee medical and accident insurance that all private Malaysian employees must pay from their salary. But the rate's really small. So what's taken account from your salary is only 0.5%, but your employer will contribute more than that, which is 1.75%. So I did a lot of research on SOCSO because I want to know, like, where is my money going and what is my benefit, right? I think a lot of Malaysians don't know, and even if I ask my colleagues, they also I don't know. What I found out from their website is that they have two main schemes. So the first one is an injury scheme, the second one is an invalidity scheme. So the first one, injury scheme, what that means is if you have any work-related accident, you are able to claim this insurance. And the benefits are you can get free medical coverage at SOCSO panel clinics and also government hospitals. If you are temporarily disabled because you have to be hospitalized, you are entitled to some sort of cash benefits, and also for your dependents as well. And if you are so messed up you require medical constant attendance, there's also cash benefit for you to help pay that as well. And the second scheme is invalidity scheme. So what this means is if the doctor says, "Oh man, you can't work anymore," you have supporting documents from the doctor, kind of like a pension scheme where they will pay you a certain amount of money every month to help you with your expenses. So for more detail, you have to check out the website, but it's nice to know that at least you can earn in this pension scheme if you are rendered invalid for life. So it's really cool. I didn't know we are covered in this. Okay, so the next big chunk is your income tax. So some people will have an automatic monthly tax deductions, and calculations for income tax are very complicated. Depending on your salary, they have this table, and then how much you make, and based on if you're married or not, this is how much they're going to automatically deduct from your salary to pay for your income tax. By the end of the year, you might even pay less than that because tax deductions. So examples, if you have insurance, you can tax deduct that. There's all sorts of tax deductions. So everybody's tax payment will be different, but a rough calculation how much you're paying every month can be found in this table. You can click on the link description below. So the next deduction is EIS. So this is something somewhat new, only a few years back. It's a loss of income insurance that is also under SOCSO. So what it means is if you ever to lose your job, got fired or something along those lines, you can actually claim some sort of allowance benefits until you find like another job for up to 6 months or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know this exists. In order for you to get this, you have to contribute only 0.2% from your salary, and your employer pays another 0.2% on top of that. The last one is HRDF. That's optional. Not all employers have to partake in this or pay this for their employee. So basically what it is, it's the training fund that they can put in so they can train their employees. So you are not paying for this whatsoever from your salary, but if your employee is enrolled in this scheme, they would top up 1% of your salary into this training scheme. So your deductions every month is about 10%. Plus whatever tax that you're paying. So that one will vary greatly between individuals. Okay, so there you go. That's everything you need to know about your payslip. So whatever your salary is, minus your deductions, all the deduction is all the stuff that we just talked about, is your take-home pay. So your take-home pay is what is being transferred to your bank account. And it's good to know that all these deductions from your salary, how does it benefit you? Right? And on top of how does your own contribution benefits you, it's good to know that your employer is also contributing to those benefits. Well, there you go. I hope this video has helped you to understand more about your Malaysian payslip. All right, see ya.